what would you say would be your top priority? You talked about a lot of things on the campaign trail, but when you do get to Washington, what's the #1 priority first?
Protecting pre-existing conditions.
Why?
Because every single person I've talked to in the state of Nevada, whether they're Democrat, Republican, independent, young or old, any place in between, no matter where they come from, no matter what religion they are, is panicked about not being able to get insurance for their pre-existing condition. Now, on the Senate side, Catherine and I will be working together to be sure that we put together our allies and partners to fight Yucca Mountain every which way we can. I actually introduced some legislation in the House that I'd like to reintroduce. It was Create Jobs, Not Waste, and what it was is to repurpose Yucca Mountain for something maybe like national data storage. It would bring jobs, not the waste, and find other ways that we can make it useful. I'm so sorry that every week we have to continually send out our thoughts and prayers to families whose lives are changed forever. And I think about this, especially as we come to Thanksgiving and Christmas or Hanukkah, whatever holidays you have, or birthdays, anniversaries, that there's always going to be an empty seat at the table for those families year after year after year. And so although people, they send their thoughts and prayers in Congress and they don't do anything, but they're not at the Thanksgiving table when that person is no longer there. And so we must do something. In the House, perhaps we'll get something passed and they'll send it over to the Senate. I hope that our colleagues on the Senate side may have seen what's going on in this country and have a little bit more empathy for ways that we can protect the Second Amendment and protect our public health and safety. No one should have to go to school with a bulletproof backpack or not be afraid to go to synagogue or church or a restaurant, movie theater. I think that the President of the United States is a position that is respected around the world, and he needs to respect it, and he needs to treat it with dignity and stop the politics of divisiveness and bring us together in ways that we can look forward on things we certainly agree on right away, like infrastructure, career and technical education. We have to do something about immigration, but trying to do that through executive order isn't the way to do that. Help us find a legislative solution.